Hello everyone, welcome to EduCare 247. This is the second lecture of Industrial Relations and Labor Laws. This topic is mentioned in UPSC EPFO 2020 syllabus, and EduCare 247 has started lecture on all the topics mentioned in the UPSC EPFO 2020 syllabus. In our second lecture, we are discussing Industrial Relation Code 2019. This is very important for upcoming examination. So you can subscribe to EduCare 247 channel for further updates. EduCare 247 has launched comprehensive course for UPSC EPFO 2020 examination. In this course, all the syllabus for UPSC EPFO 2020 will be covered. You will get the notes, MCQs, videos. 12 test series will be part of this course, and the course fees is 2,999. You can visit our website educare247.com, or you can call on this number for the subscription of this course. We have separate course. Under this, we have covered General Accounting Principle, Social Security in India, Labor Laws and Industrial Laws. And the fees of that course is 1499. So you can visit our website and explore the courses. Let us understand Industrial Relations Code 2019. This code was introduced in the Lok Sabha by Labour and Employment Minister Santosh Kumar Gangwar on November 28, 2019. After the introduction, it was referred to the Standing Committee on December 23, 2019. Generally, a Standing Committee submits its report within 3 months. Hopefully, in ongoing budget session, this code will be discussed and voting will happen on this code. This code proposes the amalgamation of Trade Union Act 1946, Industrial Employment Standing Orders Act 1946, Industrial Dispute Act 1947. So these three acts will be merged in new Industrial Relation Code 2019, and this is third out of 4 labor codes that have got approval from the cabinet. So it will improve our industrial market and labor market. So this is very important code. You can remember all the important facts related to this code. Let us understand the highlights of the bill. The bill seeks to allow companies to hire workers on fixed term contract of any duration. So basically, companies can hire a fixed term contract worker rather than the permanent worker for a particular job. So this is very important provision, and bill has retained the threshold on the worker count at 100 for prior government approval before retrenchment. If the worker count is 100, then companies has to take approval from the government for retrenchment. But this count can be changed through the government notification. State government or central government can notify about this number of employee change. So this is clear in the bill. So what this means? This means if needed, the government can reduce this number or increase this number. It is highly unlikely government will increase this number, but government can notify about the reduction of this number. So this is very important. The bill also provide setting up of 2-member tribunal. Earlier it was 1-member tribunal, and this tribunal will hear the cases jointly in case of important cases, and in case of non-important cases, single member will adjudicate the case. So this is also very important. It has vested power with government officer for the adjudication of dispute involving penalty as fine. So basically, government officials can invoke the penalties and adjudicate the cases. It's not needed that companies has to go to court. So this is also very important. It introduces a feature of recognition of negotiating union. So if any union have 75% of worker supports, it will be treated as negotiating union. So this is very important point, because in a company many unions are active, and basically it's very confusing for the management which is the negotiating union. So if any union have 70% supports, that will be called negotiating union. This is very important point. The bill also says that if many unions are active and no union have 75% support, in that case negotiating council will be constituted for the negotiation. So this is also very important. It says that fixed term employees will get all the statutory benefit on par with regular employee who are doing work of the same or similar nature. So basically the fixed term employees have similar right as the permanent employees. So this is also very important during that period. And termination of service of a worker on the completion of tenure in a fixed term employment will not be considered as the retrenchment. So this is also very important. If someone has been given fixed term employment and after the completion they can be removed, and it will not be treated as retrenchment. So this is also very important. The bill also proposed for setting up a reskilling fund for the training of retrenched employees, and 15 days wages will be paid within 45 days of retrenchment. So this is also very important provision, because it is very difficult to find a job for retrenched employees. That's why they will be provided with this fund. So important fund. It is very important for the overall labor market. Why this bill is important? Basically this bill will provide a legal framework for fixed term employment. So basically companies can hire workers directly under a fixed term contract. It will help the seasonality of industry. In some season industry will be needed a particular skill, so in that case they can hire worker under fixed term contract, and during that period the worker will be treated as regular worker and they will be entitled for all the benefits during the tenure of the contract. So this is very important provision in the bill. What is the significance of this bill? Indian economy is growing very slow. In September quarter, the GDP growth rate was 4.5%, and the country's factory output has also reduced to 4.3% in September. It is worst since its launched in April 2012. Ease of compliance of labor laws will promote the setting up of more enterprises, and it will catalyze the growth. It will improve the overall economic cycle. So this bill is very important. Let us see fixed term employment workman. Earlier, the government had included the category fixed term employment workman for all sectors in the Industrial Employment Standing Orders Act 1946. In this act, fixed term employment was there, but it was only applicable to central government spheres. Only central government followed this. No state government take the suit from this and didn't implement it in their state. But now fixed term contract workers will be treated as regular worker, and state will also implement through the industrial code. So this is very important point. Let us talk about the criticisms of the bill. The bill is confused about the retrenchment, because it is saying that the threshold is 100, but it can be changed through the notification. So uncertainty is there, and it is not good for the economy. The moment the law will provide flexibility for the applicability, it leaves matter to the discretion to the appropriate government from center to state, and the clause can be misused. So this is also problematic. And fixed term employment can be used for the permanent employment. So this can hamper the permanent employment, because company will only hire the workers for fixed term employment, which may not be good. The government should be clear whether to increase the threshold or retain, or the threshold and the face of consequences. They should not confuse industry, because it is saying that it will be changed through the notification. So you don't know what will be the number in that case. So this is also very confusing, and these are the important criticism of the bill. Hope you have liked the video. If you have liked the video, share with your friends, comment and subscribe to Educate 247. Thank you and happy learning.